Okay. All right. So, still got the wrong animation roll. My bad. We're going to get the dash animation roll on there at some point, sometime. It's going to happen. In the meantime, let me go ahead and check that the mic is working. I need to do all the sound tests here. Okay, because I know last time either the sound cut out or the sound wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened. But I had a whole bunch of technical difficulties. Oh, whoops, it looks like we've got this timer on. We don't need that timer on anymore. But I had a whole bunch of technical difficulties this past week, and they just stacked up on top of each other, and then simple things didn't. I forgot to check some simple things when I was plugging stuff back in and all that, and so we had some more issues that weren't really issues that needed to happen or weren't indicative of a larger problem. They were just, every time you unplug and replug the mic, the software gets a little hibbity-bibbity about it. And anyway, so there's that. We are getting really close here. I think I'm just going to update the usage and publish V1 on this DashHD CLI, and then I'm going to save the add JSON output for later. Or I think I'll take a peek at it to see if we can add it right away, actually, because that one's going to be, it's going to be really useful. Yeah, it's going to be really useful to just be able to spit out a bunch of JSON and say, okay, here are these things and what paths they are and stuff like that. I think we also need some sort of fingerprint mechanism to identify a wallet. And that should be by seed. Whatever seed goes in, we fingerprint the seed before it goes in. I don't know if we have a mechanism for fingerprinting a wallet at present. Let's see. Wallet fingerprint. Oh, I don't know why I did that. We should have one. That's something that seems like it'd make a lot of sense to have. I guess this would actually be BIP 32, I think, is the one that would apply here. Okay. Let me check this out. Extended fingerprint. What? Okay, I think they're mixing terminology. So, because they're taking recovery phrase and saying XFP of the hash of the wallet created by combining. No, I think this is wrong. I don't think this is correct. But we do need to create some sort of sense of a wallet fingerprint so that we can identify it, because the path is only scoped to a wallet. So if we need to store things uniquely, they need to be stored uniquely by the wallet and the HD path. So, you know, an account is an xpriv HD path, and then the addresses are the leaf nodes, the key HD path. Let's see. The first 32 bits of the identifier are referred to as the fingerprint, but I don't think this is the same thing. This is a key identifier. We need a wallet identifier. Or, actually, let me double check on that. 4 bytes of the parent's key. Ah, see, if it's the master key, as they call it, then it's all zeros, which means that that won't function as a wallet fingerprint. We need something a little better than that. Now, we could say that we use the fingerprint of the coin. That might work. I'll have to think on that. We could use the fingerprint of the coin. Thinking on it, because I'm thinking about what do we have to do in order to get that. I think it's just M44 and 5. So So we would have to run a derivation to get it. I'd like to get it without running the derivation so that the fingerprinting of the wallet is something that is abstract from the derivations. Because think of it in terms of dependency. Do you want, in order to fingerprint a wallet, in order to do metadata operations on the wallet, do you want to have all of the dependencies just to do the fingerprint? Do you want to have to go through the whole process just to do the fingerprint? And I think no. So I think we need something else. We could call it a thumbprint. I don't know why, technical term, thumbprint versus fingerprint, RFC. Let's see what we get. Actually, this is one to ask ChatGPT. A lot of times it just comes up with fake answers, but I'm going to throw it in here anyway. What's the difference between a fingerprint and a thumbprint in regards to hashing? As in regards to hash identifiers. There's no fundamental difference between a fingerprint and thumbprint. Both terms refer to a unique digital representation of a person's finger or thumb. No, that's obviously wrong. In regards to hashing algorithm identifiers. No. No. Let me try again. It's giving me the same answer. No. In regards to cryptography. Oh, okay. Now it's giving me the same thing again, but it's swapping out the words. I just bring this over the screen for a second. Okay, well, I think we would need to call it a wallet thumbprint. Oh, here we go. Let's see, thumbprint. Okay. And there was something else. I'd have to go look at the code real quick. In fact, let me do that since I'm right here. Let us look at the code. Let us see. Ripe. It was the ripe one. Where's ripe used? Identifier. All right, fingerprint comes from that particular SHA. Let's see. If we needed... "32 bits is too small. I think 64 bits is wide enough." So 64 bits is 8 bytes. And the collision on that becomes very... It's a lot better. You'd be surprised, because that's 32 bits is 4 billion combinations, and you'd be surprised how quickly you run into the birthday problem with 4 billion. Because you think, 4 billion, that's a big number. But the birthday problem is not that you can target any specific hash on purpose, and that's not even a concern here, but where if you're just generating hashes at random, how many hashes can you generate until you generate the same hash twice? And because you're just saying any hash against any other hash. So I think it's something like, let's see here. There's a birthday problem calculator. Look at me off on a tangent. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? Me on a tangent? No. No. Alright. So, we want to say that it's 4 billion, approximately. So that's 1,000, million, billion. And so there you have it. It is likely that there will be a collision by the time that you have reached 75,000, essentially 75,000 inputs. So, and then you could say, well, I think these are dealing with signed integers. In fact, they are, because there's an indicator bit for hardened versus not hardened, and that's the higher bit. So we have to take away half, and so that brings us down to 50,000. So at 50,000, it's likely. So then you have to consider about this problem happening not just among one wallet, but among many wallets. So if there's a 50% chance at 50,000 for one wallet, then if you're talking about 2 or 3 wallets or 1,000 wallets, so say there's 1,000 wallets. Now the chance of that doesn't, oh bless me, there's a high chance that between any of the wallets there's a collision much faster. But in this case you're not dealing with that. You're dealing with the case that any of the wallets individually within their own set will have a collision. So for that you could say, okay, well, what's the likelihood of, let's say that it's a 1% chance. Let's put that down to a 1% chance. And so then if you want it to be a 1% chance, then there would just have to be 6,000 accounts. So if over the course of a couple of years, there's 6,000 different vendors that you deal with, which I'd say that might be likely, then that means that 1 out of 100 people would have a collision in their wallet. Or if you want to take it down to 1 out of 1,000, so for 1 out of 1,000 people to have a collision in their wallet, you only have to be dealing with 2,000 vendors. And if you want to bring that down to 1 out of 10,000, then the number starts to get more and more reasonable. So if you had 100,000 people using these wallets, which currently that's not the case, it would only be when people have an average of 200. So you can kind of play with the numbers here and you can see where does the hashing algorithm break down. But if we extend it out to 64 bits, then it's not twice as long. It's not like we do this, but let's say that we did that. Okay. That would, it's not twice as many digits, but okay, now we're in the realm of astronomical, right? So the chances that 1 out of 10,000, it just becomes astronomical, right? You'd have to, it's no longer realistic. But that's not what 32 bits is. Double the bits, but the number that you get out of it, because remember, 4 bytes goes up to 4 billion, but 2 bytes only goes up to 16,000, and 1 byte only goes up to 256, right? So it's a different scale. It's not a linear scale as you add 1 byte and then you double it, because that would be 255 or 256 to 512. That would be doubling. That's 1 bit. It doubles every bit. So over the course of a byte, it's doubled 8 times. So anyway, that's and I was thinking about this too for context. This was one of my shower thoughts, was I was actually thinking, okay, well, how could we use this a little bit better? Because we have, well, I'll go into this later, but we have in our path, we have the ability to store, if we change the spec a little bit and we say that for the purpose of contacts, we're going to reuse this spec, but we're going to allow the use is always receiving when you're talking about a contact. The idea of internal and external doesn't even make sense. So when you're talking about an account that you create for a contact, the use area doesn't even make sense. So what you could do is you could put half of the bytes in the account and half of the bytes in the use, so that you could uniquely identify a contact in a way that doesn't require having all of the metadata available. That you could essentially recreate the metadata. There is still a problem with that too, though. It's all things are trade-offs. But anyway, that's a different question. We'll come to that later. All right, don't you worry your pretty little head about it, okay? Don't you worry your pretty little head. That's what my father always told me when I asked him hard questions about life. Actually, my father did not say that. Most of the things I say when I say my dad or my grandpappy, usually I'm joking, and usually I say I'm joking. I don't have a dad or a grandpappy. I'm the first man born entirely of a female lineage. Didn't think that could happen. You watched the Wonder Woman movie and you thought, this is a documentary about a female society. There's no men. Well, turns out not true. Okay, so let me go ahead and get into here. We just need to make some edits on this page. I'm going to go ahead and get out of there, or I'm not. I'm just going to leave it up. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to look at this. Okay. All right. Generate an extended private key, xpriv or xpub, from a seed. Or HD key, or I think I called it address key, from a seed. Let's just say overview. Seed to X to extended keys, xpriv and xpub. Extended key to address key. Okay, can we do it this way? All right, and then we need to break this thing the heck down. It's too big. Okay, we got the CLI, we got the install, we got the usage. We're gonna throw all the usages here. Seeds and X keys to keys. There we go. That's the one I want right there. And not bidirectional because you can't go backwards. So Alrighty. And then I can do this like I wanted to. All right, so that's what we get. Great. Okay, or use without installing. I'm not so sure about that. Let me try this real quick. npx-p -phrase gen. Cool. Cool. Now my question is, where did that go? Did that go into a package.json right here? Nope. Let's get rid of that though. I don't know why that's here. I don't want it there. Oh, I had just the right amount of Mountain Dew today. Can you tell? It's like the dew effect. Or maybe it was the right amount of sleep last night. How are y'all doing, by the way? What's up? Wake up! Get wired! Okay. All right, now let's move all this other stuff. See, the other day I was mellow. Today I'm not as mellow. In fact, I would say today that I might not be mellow. That might not be the way to describe me today. All right, usages. Do I want to do that? CLI is not even, that's not a thing. We don't need to say that. It's already clear that it's the CLI. Okay, usage. So what we can say is wallet seed to extended keys. And then we need something else. What's up, Fox Now TK? How are you doing? All right. Okay, wallet seed to address keys. Okay, extended keys to address keys. Just coding and chilling. Now I'm in the chilling part. Good. Good. Yeah, you got to code and then you got to set it out to chill. Let it chill for at least 3 hours before consumption. Okay. Convert recovery phrases to seeds with dash phrase. Don't you wish you could type fast like me? I actually know somebody who's a programmer who can type something like 120 words per minute. That's insane. I don't know how you get to do that as a programmer. I don't think you learn that as a programmer. I think you have to take typing classes for that. That's something you got to do on purpose. That doesn't just happen. You don't just accidentally get to typing 120 words. I mean, when you hear him type on the keyboard, it's like a machine gun. That's how you know that he's typing a message to somebody rather than coding. I mean, you can always tell the difference in the cadence, whether it's documentation versus typing to somebody, because it's documentation is typically more of a slow cadence because you don't know what to say and you're really trying to figure it out. If it's a short message to somebody, it's a little, you know, but he's just, You know. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so convert recovery phrase to seeds with, and I have got to fix this for myself. I had this fixed in my old vimRC. I need to go dig into that real quick. I had this HTML problem solved. Let's see, where was it? Somewhere, where was my highlight issue? Ah, this one right here. I need to get this on web install. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Web install.dev. Go to GitHub. All right, bug report. No. Just open blank issue. And I will add a bunch of these issues. First timers only. Blah, 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 blah. Out for grabs. Okay. Need a replica of Vim spell, but for italics. The default behavior is to highlight the line which hides the cursor. Either we need a config that makes highlight a different color, or turn the highlight into an underline. We could call create Vim italics. Here's an example of turning the highlight into an underline. If someone can conjure up the alternative, I'm all ears. This would be super easy to copy and paste from, and then we need to grab, let me just grab a link to Vim spell real quick. If anybody wants to take this on, take it on. You can become a contributor to Webby. We like contributors. We do. With very few changes. Find and replace Vim spell. Whoops, sorry, not shell, Vim spell. And change the folder and file names as applicable. Update the tagline in the README. Okay, there we go. If anybody wants to take that on, $5.89. You don't have to be a Vim user to be able to do this. Yeah. Did I say package? I meant installer. But yeah, so basically, Webby is Tailwind for Vim. That's that's kind of what I'm aiming towards with the Vim config, is that there's just a bunch of standard Vim configs that you can apply. So we're going to do this one as well. There we go. Now watch. Now when I go back in here... Oops. Oh, I did the wrong one. Pretend that you didn't hear that. This is the one I meant to do, because this is more fitting. Ba-da-da-da. Open the treasure chest. What's inside? Gonna fix this Vimmer's ride. Yeah, I think I need a before and after shot on that. But yeah, this is a simple one. Well, so I sometimes say package, but it's not appropriate to call these in packages because they're installers. Because the difference being very subtle is that this does not do package management. Maybe it could if there's a very light way to do it, but it's not the goal of Webby to do package management. It's the goal to install. And package management, you tend to do things like check what updates are available or remove something. And with Webby, it's just, it installs. That's what it does. It installs it. What happens afterwards is your problem. Oh, hey, Jacopo. I did not see you there. Welcome. Yeah. Okay, so see, much improved. Much improved. Before we couldn't tell where the cursor was, now we can tell where the cursor is. Much improved. I think I would like it to be maybe the same color here, but I don't know. All right. So wallet to extended keys. There we go. Using abbreviated okay, dash is assumed by default, so you can use the let me actually maybe change this out a little bit. Let's see, do I want to do it this way? Wait, what happened here? Oh. Okay, we got this lined up. Okay. Alright, an extended key is 5 layers. It has 5 components. M purpose coin account use. In short, for more, C, and then we need to go to the glossary. And I think that was in the other repo. So let me go, let's get out of here, 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 get out of here. Let's go back up to the main repo, and then here's where we had a big fat glossary, right? Glossary. Actually, it might be good just to copy this. There we go. And then we could just take this one and go straight to key types with this. There we go. DashHD. We're going to do this one. DashHD glossary. I'll check on comments in just a second. Okay, dash tools. Do we have the glossary up there? Dash hive slash dash tools. Then we have a glossary, right? Glossary. So we got the big glossary, and then we got the more detailed glossary. Okay. And then we need to get the make this more non-programmer friendly in as much as it can be. Index. Okay. And let's just put this up in this section in the TOC. Oops, table of contents. How HD paths work. And then I probably should get those actually linking down to the individual pieces here. Which in this case, how HD paths work would do the trick. Okay, let me check comments now. You get to watch the video after. Oh, the video for web install? You should open the YouTube channel like Fireship theme because you're a so energetic person in the live stream. Well, it depends on the day. It depends on the day. But I'll check out Fireship. Because I don't know much about it. I think I've seen one or two of the videos. But I'll check it out. But thank you for the compliment. Okay. Cannot imagine you shooting a video because I'm sure it can be a pretty funny video. Okay. Yeah, so if you want the beyond, so I have two other channels. There's Cool Age 86. Let me just link you to these real quick. And there's Beyond Code. Cool Age 86 is so old and it has such varied content on it. That's what I stream the non-Dash stuff. Well, I will occasionally stream Dash there too, but I have not streamed Dash there since I split these up because I haven't yet. But I think when I do the summary videos for these tools, I think I might do them on that channel for the live stream. I'm not sure. Let's see. So that's Cool Age 86, and the other channel I run is Beyond Code. And that one is @_ Beyond Code. Let me grab that real quick. Nope. Why is the copy paste not working? I've had this. There's a recent bug, and I don't know if it's Brave or Chromium, but there's a recent bug where if you change the URL, it won't copy the URL when you copy the URL visibly, it doesn't copy what you see, it copies what the page is. So if I type in a URL, select the text and copy it, it doesn't copy the text that I see selected, it copies the other text. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm explaining right now. So here's the correct link. So that is what I actually hit Command C to copy, is that link. Oh, whoops. Also, sorry, the chat, there we go. I had the wrong chat up. My bad. Yeah, I got to figure out how to do a better management, because now that I've got multiple channels, I need something that can switch a few things back and forth for me more easily. Because I tried managing it on separate profiles in OBS, and that doesn't work at all. That's just, yeah, I can't find a way to make that work. Or maybe there is a way, and I just don't know what it is. Okay. Wallet seed to extended keys. Yeah, on a good day, I have a lot of fun. But, I mean, if you were here yesterday, I was tired. I was just, I'm coding. I'm going to make a change. Just depends on the day. That's the thing. It's really hard to have consistency with that. And then, you know, after a few hours of streaming, I get that way too. Okay, wallet seed 2. Whoops, wallet seed 2 address keys. Yep, and then here extended keys to address keys. So let's make sure all these things are linked. Ah! I'm not actually going to break that down into a separate one. I think I will call this working with ranges. Okay, let me put this here because we always use BIP44 and our coin type is 5. The apostrophe denotes a hardened key. And the lack thereof indicates public. For parent keys. Okay, there we go. I'm not sure if that's the right way. All right, you going to go write some code? Have a good day? All right, thanks. Have a good one. All right, so I think I've got that straight now. Okay. So now we can get rid of this part because I just repeated that part up there. And I think I kind of want to add that line because this was missing from the previous one. Let's see if I can just add this here. Okay, add note on apostrophe hardened keys. Docs hardened HD path. There we go. So we'll get that on there. And then what I could also say is from did I get it right? HD path, good. Wasn't sure if I had an S. Okay, wallet seed to extended keys. What did I want to show here? You can use either the full HD path required for non-dash keys, for coins other than dash, or the abbreviated or abbreviates starting with the HD account. And then maybe I could just put this whole thing. I don't know if this whole thing will fit in quotes, but we're going to try and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to try that and see if that works. Full address key path. I don't know if that's actually going to work out the way that I want. We'll find out. Okay, so I don't exactly know why that just flippy dude. But it did. Ah, it doesn't like the... no. Give it to me. Give it to me. I don't know how to... like this? How do I get those spaces to stay there? Well, I know what to do. Good old text. It'll never let you down. I really do like this one right here. It's got kind of a mix between, like I said the other day, the Never-Ending Story. This is OC Remix, by the way. It's kind of a mix between Never-Ending Story meets, and the name of it is Secret of Evermore. Never-Ending Story meets Tron. That's what this is. Okay, there we are. All right, so now this is good. So we got the context here. Oh, whoops, and we don't need these anymore. All right, there we go. So that's good. Get rid of these. All right, and then we. Okay, here we are. Recovery phrase to a seed with dash phrase, dash hive, dash phrase CLI. Let me make sure that that link is correct. Okay, it is. Good. Dun, 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 dun. Generate an extended key. Derive an account's extended key. Extended keys. Ah! White space. It'll kill us all. Use is almost always 0. Let's see. Drive extended keys for account at index 2. It kind of makes me wish that for the fixture I had let's see. Yeah, it kind of makes me maybe I'll go back and deal with this later, but I kind of wish that my example with the account was not 000111212, but rather 000111202. I might change that. We'll see what we've got time for today. Three. Or if you prefer the full path, Okay. I'll have to see how this looks once it's actually up. This feels too wall of texty. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. Okay, how about this? We'll do more examples. Full HD path. Rather than partial, we could say relative. Absolute. I like the term absolute. Okay. There we go. That's good. I feel good about that. Okay. I don't know how to phrase this. Leave the use index as 0 unless you know otherwise. For standard use cases. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, now this is perfect. Now we just take this, or as close to perfect as we're going to get right now. Now we just take this and we repeat it down below with the address keys. Wait, what? What, huh? What, huh? Yeah, I think I do need to go back and add those 2 zeros, the 2 0 2s. Yeah, I do need to do that. Okay, convert your recovery phrase to a seed with... Alright. And we're just going to do glossary of terms. If you're new to all this, check out these glossaries. And I do need to make a video that is going over the glossary items, but in work order, not alphabetical order. So we could do a video where I go over them in alphabetical order, but I think that there would be a lot of value in going it over work order. So your key starts with a recovery phrase. That recovery phrase is hashed. Well, actually, I think first it needs to start with what an address key is, and then move back to recovery phrase and so forth. So we need to take kind of two paths and say, okay, here's how an address works, and then go back and say, all right, now that you understand what an address is, here's how we get to addresses with a wallet. Yeah. I like the idea of doing this like that. Okay, that's good. Okay. Nobody knows it. I don't know how I was able to get that stuck in my head while this other music is playing, but I did. Uh-oh. Where'd my highlighting go? Give me my highlighting back. I needs it. Okay. 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 And then this is going to be really similar too. So I don't know if we need this right here. I don't think we do. I'm going to drop that. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, what was I going to do? I was going to copy this one. I'm going to bring it down below. And I'm going to replicate the success. And then we're going to have a working with ranges section. Oh, whoops. Probably should be 201, maybe? Or 203? I don't know what it should be. It probably shouldn't be 202. Just so it's more clear. We could go 1 on that, but I kind of wanted to go something else. We could go 3 on it? And 3 maybe? When I say address or address key there. There, better language. Okay, 0 indexed, yes. Let's move on down. And these ones need to have... Okay. There we go, we'll go with that one. Okay, where are we at here? So... Xpubs are typically shared extended keys come in a pair. Xpub is what you share with your contact. Is shared between contacts. Xpriv each contact shares an Xpub with the other. The person wishing to pay hits a pair and keeps let's see, how do we explain this? See, the person paying Alright, so the person receiving payment generates the pair. They keep the expriv to themselves. Each payment will go incrementally to the next unused address. Let's see. Whoops, that says drive, covered drive. There you go, that's right. Okay, drive. Okay, and this, we changed this up a bit. If the last index used was 2, then derive address 3 okay. There we go. Saturday night staring at the screen, watching someone else stare at the screen. It's heaven! Yes! It's a Unix system. I know this. Yeah. Somebody let Blue loose. That was not a good raptor sound. I meant to be a little more. I can't chirp. What are you hacking? I'll give you a link. Dash phrase. No, not dash phrase. I'm doing DashHD. CLI. So I'm doing documenting so I can publish this. There you go. So this is a tool it's a low-level tool for generating payment addresses for a Dash-style cryptocurrency. Well, specifically it's for Dash. So there's this concept of HD paths that is unfortunately rarely used. There are a lot of elegant solutions that came out of Bitcoin before it was taken over by venture capitalists. There's a lot of things that never got implemented because once big money and big government got in on it, they made people disappear and made ideas disappear with them. But Dash is Dash is I don't know. I'm not really a crypto nerd, cryptocurrency nerd. I'm not in that space other than that I happen to work in it. But it's not I do it's complicated. It's status, it's complicated. But the Dash, if there is going to be such a thing as a decentralized digital currency, meaning something that you exchange, not something that you run investment scams and money laundering through, but if there's something that you actually are going to use for exchange, Dash is headed in the right direction and taking a lot of the original ideas plus new ideas and incorporating them functionally so that they actually work. Let's see. Anyway. Okay. Oh. Oh, I do need to spit out the outputs of these, huh? To some degree. I don't. Or maybe I do. I need to actually do this. We're going to do catmonic here. Oops. Let me go ahead and run this thing. Let's see, bin-hd examples. I'm going to use the catmonic because it's actually the more realistic use case that I've selected because of the way I've selected it. Yeah, so we're going to go just straight to seed here, and then we're going to do, we want to do two, whoops, I need to do this. It's going to be account 2, as I've specified, address 3. That's what this is going to reflect. Okay, and then I should do this one up here too. There we go. Okay, where was the catmonic one? It's up here. Wait, oh no, it's down there? Oh, it's down there. Okay, fine. All the same. Wait, what? I'm confused. Uh-oh. 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 I guess I got them all here, right? Okay. I'll update that one. I'll have to come back and update this one later. Oh, what's this written in? I'm doing this in JavaScript. This is meant to... This particular tool is meant to run with Bun and with Node. I don't think it actually runs with Bun yet, but it should one day. There we go. Whoops. Okay. Oh, whoops. Okay, so this is already in here, right? All right, let's see. Okay, so this one should actually already be in the fixtures. Yes. Okay, this one is already in the fixtures. This one should already be in the fixtures. Yes, just quick double check. Ends in 2F. Wait, oh, I might not have grabbed enough there. Or an F2. This does not look right. Okay, something's not right. Okay, 2F and 8C. Let's check that real quick. Okay, these are right. Okay, good. So then... Okay, I just need to add these to the fixtures and we're good. Okay, that should be good. I actually want to add the... I want to add these up to... Well, let me add them up to 5. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay, cool. There we go. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think we actually put the spacer in these ones here. And the other one. Yeah, we didn't. Okay. Actually, let's see. Do I care which way this goes? Let's do that for... We're going to do that for the zoomonic as well. We're going to go... from 3... Well, 2. Let's go from 2 because I just want to sanity check here to 5. Alright, so we'll do that one as well. What main ideas didn't get implemented in Midcoin? Probably most of them. So having the transaction, the block sizes scale up and the transaction fees scale down, that obviously did not get implemented. The thing that I'm working on right now, find me a wallet that uses XPubs for contacts. So the XPub is the idea that I can share with you one QR code, and you can use it for an infinite number of infinite's a strong word, 4 billion transactions with me until it cycles and actually it's 2 billion and some change, but until it cycles and the index of the thing overflows. But that the XPub key is probably the smartest thing that ever happened, and I can see why it didn't catch on at all, because it's a good idea, and we can't have good ideas that are useful. That's dangerous. Very, very dangerous to have good and useful ideas implemented and available. Cannot have that. So I just want to let everybody know I'm living a happy life. I have no intention of committing suicide. None. Zero. No intention of doing that. I hesitated because that's going to be one of those words that gets picked up and then my video is going to get labeled harmful or something. But yes, I am living a happy life. I am not in dire financial troubles. I have what I would consider to be probably a fairly normal amount of rolling debt from one month to another based on normal household purchases and such. I do not have any enormous insurmountable sums of debt or large sums of debt. I have a happy relationship with my wife and children. I have no intent of any sort of harm to anyone or myself. That said, it's dangerous stuff we're working on. Oh, screen froze? Am I in bad straits with any assassin crews? Well, here's the thing. Of course I don't know that. Probably. All right. Okay, let me double check that that's what I did, right? Okay. Okay, so I guess I could go back. And I'd rather use these values, come to think of it. But let's do 2.0 and 2.0.3 here. That's what I want to change. And this is the zoomonic, right? Yeah. Let's see. I don't know, maybe take it all the way 15? Nah. Let's go to 5 on this one. Okay, so I'm going to change that. Let me grab this one. Actually, let me grab this whole thing. Because what I originally wanted to do is not what I want to do now. Right now, okay. Let me take this one. And this one. And I'll use these as the examples up above. I probably should use, I don't know, something else as well. 0, 0, 0. I'll use the 0, 0, 0 one. That's what I'll do. So for one of these, I'll use the 205, and for the other one, I'll use the 200. Or could swippy swappy. All right. Have a good one, man. Au revoir. Okay. Okay, let me make sure that these update. Alright, so from the top, wallet to extended keys. Boom. These are the extended keys we're going to use. We're going to use these ones, not those ones. Okay. So this is all Zoomonic stuff. Uh-oh. Okay, that is right. Good. Okay. So, more examples. Great. I guess we could play out this scenario with two wallets. We probably need a third one. We need the Zoomonic, the Catmonic, and then something else that is just as pithy and cool. All right. Oh, whoops, and this is not going to have the private part. Oh, I know how we'll play this. If the next use and you... check your payment. On the other side, the person to transfer payment to their main wallet, the receiver. Let's see, Alice and Bob. Okay. So if Alice wants to pay Bob, and the next unused address, okay. If Bob, there we go. Good old Alice, Bob, and Eve. And Chuck or Charles or whatever it is. Payer. There we go. If Bob wants to spend that payment, he'll need the whiff. There we go. Check and spend a payment. Okay, on the other side, to transfer the payment to their main wallet. Nope. Nope, this is good. And then I think we just switch over to working with ranges. For any of the commands, let's see. You can specify a range to generate multiple extended keys or address keys at once. Okay, Yep, with relative range, that's all good. And then I need to show what the output looks like, just briefly. The output will include the HD path so that you can identify for easy identification. Extended key ranges. Oh, whoops. So this is wrong. Because that should actually be address key ranges. That's what this should be, is right here. But that's okay. We can fix this up, no problem. So we can go from there to there. Hold on, I need to get back to, what was it? Do we have this up here? Yes. Relative range. Okay. Okay. And yeah. Ah, what happened? I hit that hotkey again that switched me. I'm so close to figuring out which hotkey it actually is. And yet so far. Okay. Two zero zero. Alrighty, here we go. Actually, you know what? Can I get this to just do one? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright, so are we done with all this then? I think maybe we are. Oh, you know what though? In the examples here, we need the 0 one. Pretty sure this is it. If not, the examples are wrong. All values in these examples are derived from the zoomonic seed. Okay. Okay, what else am I doing here? I think I need to have a look at it to kind of get a sense of whether or not it's right. Let me go ahead and open this up in my handy dandy editor here, where I can preview this. Whoop! That was a bridge too far. Oh darn. Oh well. Let's see. You know, I think that for funsies, we can link to the install section and the usage section for that matter. Okay. That's how we install. That looks good. Oh, this doesn't have a refresh feature. That's kind of poor. All right, table of contents. Usages? What? Usages? What? What was I smoking? Usages. What? Alright, there we go. How HD paths work. Alright, so we got that. No, this is wrong. Okay, good. Alice.xpub. Yeah. Use the address. Shorter value. The width to spend a payment. Before doing so, you can check the amount at the with the address. Yeah, I'll just leave it at that. That's fine. Xpub, HD path. Okay, HD path, xpub, seed, recovery phrase. There we go. That's kind of the terms you need to know for this. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not sure off the top of my head, but you need to know all these things for sure. Yeah, that's good. All right, let me exit out of this and open it back up again. I really do wish he had a feature for reload. I guess it is. I think this is actually open source, so maybe I could figure out how to implement that. Okay. Wait, this doesn't seem automatically reload preview. Oh, this seems like it's missing something. Okay, I don't have another window with this open. So how would it be getting the old information? Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, got it. Ah! Not length. Four. I think it was 111. Was that right? Yeah. Okay, so let's close that out and open this back up again. And I believe this is pretty much taken shape. And it's pretty much time for me to go, so it's time for us to publish this. All right. Relative address ranges. Yep, this is all good. Okay. All right, so what did I use for this? There are a few of these that I want to double check what I used. All right, what else do I need here? I think I just need to check which are these from. Is this from the Catmonic? Or is it from... Oh, it's not even... Oh, it is in the fixtures, okay. I'll find out what this is. This is for what? Okay, good. Oops, I already got this in here twice. Okay, good. It just opened the same one. Okay, is that how I get it to update? Do I just run open again? Did it open it a second time? No, it just... Okay. It'll be interesting to see. If I just open it again, I just want to see, does it actually update? Oops. Oh, oops. Duh. No, it does not. Okay. So it does not cause it to reread it. I was just curious about that. Okay, so I think we're done. I think this is good to ship. Let's give it... I'll close this out and give it one more look. There it goes. Okay, so we got the table of contents. And let's just group these. I'm not going to refresh this one to see it, but let's just group these by their category. That way, they, you know, it's not so long. Okay, so we got a section on how it works. Oh, and we need to adjust this section on the Catmonic. see, fixtures.md. Okay, that one's good. And then we can add the license here. Do we have the license in here already? Yeah. Okay. We could probably just nix this. Let that collapse into this. Okay, that looks good. All right. Okay, we've got that in there already. So I think we're ready to bump this to 1.0. And I would like to add the JSON, but we're not going to do that today. I'm going to go ahead and get this added. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay. Okay, so let's see if we can squish all this somehow. And are we getting rid of all those? Did we actually delete them? No, they're still in there. Okay, I'm good with leaving those in there in case we want them. Okay, dash tools. Okay. Okay, remove craft. I don't know what that... Let me go back and check what that commit is. I don't want to spend too much time on this because it's not that important, but let me just go back and see... What are we looking at for these commits? The only thing that changed is everything. The new DashHD CLI. That is not what I wanted. All right. Okay. It's pretty simple. Okay, that's dumb. We can literally just drop that one. Let me see if it'll let me drop it. Okay, so what was this one? Which one used DashHD? Mnemonic to seed? Let's see if I can just put the remove cruft up first. I know that's going to cause things to fail. Yeah. We're just gonna, these are the things that we weren't gonna use. So there's no use in get rid of those, get okay, and this would be sure. Remove bins we won't use anymore. Nice. Use dash phrase and dash HD. That's what's going on there. Cool. All right. Xpub to adders. Is that it? Do we even keep that one? Let's see if we even caught that one. Kept that one. Okay, we did keep that one. Okay, cool. So then and then this one we're using HD key for DashHD. Okay, what was this one? Okay, seed to adders. Did we keep that one? Or did we get rid of that eventually? Whoops. I think we kept that one. Yeah, we did. Oh, dang it. Okay. Push that one up too. Alright, this one, that's a lie. Move old junk file. DashHD. Okay, let's just get rid of that one. Let's just merge that up top. Yay! Uh-oh. It's about time for me to go. Hey, I need 5 minutes. Okay, love you, bye. Okay, alright. Down to 26 commits. So those we need to get out of the way. I think the to-dos we can make to dones earlier on. Let's see about this one. Yeah, we can do that much earlier on. And in fact, I think that that can just be merged in. Alright, what else? We rename it. That makes sense to do even earlier on, actually. Bump DashHD version. Yeah, that just needs to happen along with... Let's see. Let's see if these will compress nicely. Okay, and they do. Good. Fix allow full HD ranges. So that's just all part of this. Unignore example secrets. That can go there. Update test fixtures. Update readme. All these can fold in. Alright. Wait. Deleted by us? Hold on. I don't know about that one. Okay. I'm a little bit, oops. There we go. Okay, so let me see. To-dos, to-dones. I already put that in here. Let me replay a couple of things. Remove old bins. Yeah. Let's make sure. So this is really unignore example secrets. That should have gone in here as well. What else are we doing? We had that already. Update test fixtures, doc, update readme. Oh, what's up? Fixtures, huh? Okay, so that actually, this is, let's see. Uh-oh. That one's too difficult. Git rebase abort. Okay, that fix is already gonna go in there. Okay, update readme. Iterate up to including with index, so that's just a fix for this. And we should just go ahead and do this. Add standalone -d CLI. All right, that's what we're doing there. Okay, what else? Add example files. I'm pretty sure this can go here. Could be mistaken. Alright, update docs for new CLI. That's just going to go hand in hand. Oh, really? Okay, docs, DashHD usage. Okay, let me look at, there was one other thing I wanted to see here. This should have only examples. We should only see Zoomonic here. We shouldn't see anything else. That looks right. Okay, good. All right. I just want to take another minute and just make sure all of this is clean and clear. Update test fixtures. I want to see what this one is. What was that one? Update test fixtures. Okay, so that is the fixtures file. All right, understood. Update package keyword. Update for new CLI. I think package keyword should go right there. All right, we're almost done. Okay, update temp swap HD. Okay. Add Zoomonic seed. Okay, what was that one about? Hold on, let me go check that. I'll check that. Oops. And this goes where? Examples. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Okay, update test fixtures. All right, this is good. This is clear. All right, so we removed the bins. We began the integration. We updated a bunch of the files. We fixed a bug. We updated the package depths. We renamed the package and updated it. We made the standalone CLI. We documented the usage. We added fixtures. And then we did some update of the fixtures. Okay, this is it. Last thing we need to do then is there's a heck of a lot of files that changed. Well, it's everything. We did it anew from scratch. Okay, so now we need to bump the version on this. Well, and it's different too, because this used to be DashHD and now it's DashHD CLI, and the other one took over DashHD, so We're all good there. All right, so with that, do we still use base 58 check? I think we do for some debugging stuff. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we still use it because we need that lower level bit for some debugging. So we don't use the higher level one for that reason. And same thing here. And then DashHD, dash keys, dash phrase. And we don't actually use the QR right now, but that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this. So run bump major. And let me just make sure the bin's in there. That's good. Okay, we've got a couple of files. We don't have any JS files at the top level. Do we have... And we've got files specified so we don't accidentally upload junk. Let's see. Alright, get log. No. Just ls again. So we got bin, examples, fixtures, JS config, license, node, modules, package, readme, typings. I don't think we actually use the typings folder, do we? Good. Okay. So that one's not used. Okay, so I think we're ready to publish. Git push tags, git push npm publish. Oh wow, and it got dark. I wasn't... Somebody should have told me it got so dark. There we go. Let's brighten it up a little bit. Okay, tag name must be in the valid symbol range. That's because I accidentally did tag. I didn't mean to. Alright, enter to open a browser. We're going to open it in Safari because the other ones are sucking right now in terms of... I can't get them to recognize... Well, I think the NPM site is busted. They're doing something weird. I mean, they did just update Brave, so it could be Brave. Oh, come on. Come on. I did it. I inserted my NPM key, and I pressed the button. Alright, there we go. That took it forever. I don't know why. But finally it worked. Alright, there we go. That's DashHD CLI. So npm install location global DashHD CLI at 1. And then I do need to check the README to make sure that that's actually what it says. npm install. Whoops. Okay. So let's actually update that real quick. All right. Use correct package name. All right, open up an NPM again, use security key, continue, press the button. There we go. Authentication successful. Let's roll. All right. Ah. Oh, interesting. Oh, yes. Because that is not actually a hard dependency of these other things. So good to note. All right. Okay. Get push tag, blah, 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 blah. Security key, security key, security key, security key, and touch. Okay, cool. There we go. All right, let's run the install one more time. All right. Excellent. Cool. That's great. It worketh. All right. I think I do want to add the JSON support before we finish up with this, because it's relatively simple to just add that JSON flag, and then rather than looping out the output the way that we do, we would put it in a JSON. So it's not a complicated change. So I think the one thing that is different about it, though, which I think maybe we just need two separate functions, two separate walk functions, is with the output as it is, we're generating the output and printing it out as we generate it, which is a good way to do it. But, dang it. Daggone belt. Hold on. Closed via. There we go. Implemented, I guess. Maybe we should say that. I want to say add JSON output option, just like dash phrase. We should have it was a dash keys. Option for output. Anyway, so and maybe there's actually maybe I'll take a different approach of a callback style. But we want to output. Let's see. When we loop over, we're outputting as we go. But if we're doing JSON, then we don't want to print to the screen as we go. We want to build up the JSON array, and then we output at the very end. So there's the difference. And then... all right, those are the things that I'd like to see. Hey, how's it going? And with that, I think we're done. We're done for this for now. So the next thing on my docket, I think we needed to okay. I think before I come back to this JSON stuff, I do want to come back to this JSON stuff, but before I come back to the JSON stuff, I think we need to move on to dash site. Or maybe I kind of want to do this first. I actually do. I want to do this first. So we're gonna do this one first next time, and then we're gonna move on to dash site. And I'm gonna go ahead and pull that in for DashHD. Oh, whoops. Git checkout add CLI. Oh, dang it. So Graham, and then okay, so this one, let's just make this pull request real quick, and then I'm going to go ahead and close it out. All right. All right. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, oops. Well, that ended up being the wrong order. We need to bump the version on that, just so it doesn't look suspicious, because the version tag doesn't match up with the git tag, and that's always cause for concern. So we just need to bump this. Well, the tag will, but main won't. And so that's cause for concern. If any auditing tools are looking at that, they're going to say, that's sus. And they would be right. That is sus. But then in this case, it was just an honest mistake. That I thought that was already in, and it wasn't yet. Because we published, but we didn't pull it all in. Alright. Okay, good. Roadmap to V3. We got the CLI. Boom, we're done. Okay, so what I was saying is dash site. Dash site still needs some love. Let me go check this out. Dash sites. Where am I? Where? No, not here. Not here. Where am I going? Where am I going? Some other stuff from earlier. Okay, this is all taken care of except for... So, wait. We should have 0 pull requests. Good. We've got 0 pull requests. But we've got... Okay, and this one was done. No, that one wasn't done. That one's left aside. We're gonna leave that one aside for now because I don't know where that comes from. I don't know if it's important. Dash phrase CLI, that's all done. Dash phrase, dash phrase, dash phrase CLI. Okay. So we need to look at dash site. This is going to be the next bit of work we're going to do. So I'm going to get off here in just a second. But the next bit of work we're going to do, so we're going to add the JSON option here, and then we are going to update dash site. Basically, I don't think there's anything left to do here. Well, there's 2 things. We need to go dig down. I'm gonna put this as an issue if it's not already an issue here. And we're gonna get back to -tx when we get back to the wallet. So we're gonna switch over to the wallet project to do anything with -tx, but we'll do this dash site underneath of this, and then -tx we will update with these. I think we're gonna do it under the wallet task, not under this. So this is the payment tools task, and -tx is part of the payment tools, but I want to, for reasons other than just the strict technical reasons, I want to get some stuff onto the wallet, the wallet task. So even though this could go under the -tx updates are related to these updates, I think it's better to just go ahead and put it on the other one. Because that's where we know how to use it as well. That's why we know if our implementation is good, is when we actually integrate it into the wallet. So that's the right step to take technically too. All right. Make it easy to webpack this. Can we close this? All right. Update insight. To use -rpc. I could have sworn. That I had this here somewhere. All right, I gotta go. So thanks for joining in. I'll catch you later. I'm gonna peace out now. Hold on. Get rid of that buzzing so that I can say goodbye. Where did my little whatchamadoodle go? By which I say goodbye. It's somewhere here. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you later. Adios.